Hi, this is Beth, and I'm here with my young adult book talks from the Sterling Public Library. And I have two books to talk to you about today. The new book, it's brand new this month, is this one. It's called Charming as a Verb, and it's by Philippe. It's the book about a boy, Henry, who's the son of Haitian immigrants living in New York City. He's a senior at a kind of a prestigious top-notch private high school that feeds kids into Ivy League schools, and so that's his dream, is to get into Columbia University. He's a hard worker. He works hard at his grades. He works as a dog walker after school to help raise money for himself, and his family kind of struggles with finances. Anyway, let me read you the first line. The first hustle, if you want to call it that, is also the simplest, smiling. The tagline on this, it says, he could charm anyone until now. So Henry is a bit of a charmer. He's a really nice guy. He's down deep. He's not a jerk or anything, but he does know how to charm people. He knows when to smile, what to say, and he can usually, get what he needs, get what he wants, because through charming them. In the story, he is hired to walk the dog of his neighbor, who ends up being a classmate of his. And she, Corinne, is she's an intense girl who doesn't put up with junk, and she sees right through his charm, and she doesn't put up with that. And so it's an interesting relationship that they get to. There is a bit of a romance in here, but it really is a lot more than that. This book actually went somewhere that really surprised me. I was like, what? And it kind of made me mad. In fact, I was like, I don't want to finish reading it, but I'm glad I did, because it was really good, and the conflict that came up and the resolution was really good, and you can really see the characters, especially Henry, because he's the main character, how he grows and learns more about life and the way he should live his life. I like the characters. I like the feel of it. So if you like some realistic fiction with a little bit of romance, give this one a try. It's a good one. The older book I want to talk about is this one. It's called Madness So Discreet. This was published in 2015. Oh, it's by Mindy McGinnis, and it's a historical fiction book. Let me read the first one, the first line. They all had their terrors. This book's about Grace, and it starts out in an insane asylum in Boston in 1890. And Grace it's an inmate or a resident, I don't know what you call them. And this particular insane asylum is not run well. You find out through the book that she's been put in this institution not because she's insane, but because of other reasons that are not so good. Back then, women didn't have a whole lot of rights, and if a man wanted to get a woman out of the way, he could declare her insane, and she would be out of the way. Anyway, through some circumstances, she gets the opportunity to escape secretly with a doctor who's also an investigator. He's a bit like Sherlock Holmes. And so that's kind of where this book goes. They move several states away, and she helps solve crimes. As you can probably guess, the insanity is a bit of a theme in this book. Both Grace herself, after some of the things she went through, deals with some mental issues, and also in the serial killer that they're trying to catch. This is really good. I love the characters in the book. I love the way it felt. It was a little dark, especially in the beginning, but it was very fun and quirky by the end with the crime solving and such. So if you like a little dark book, not too dark, with absolutely no romance, which some people like that, give this one a try. It's really good. Okay, that's all I have for you today. If you have any suggestions, books you'd like to hear me talk about, please let me know in the comments on the Facebook or the YouTube. Or if you want to let me know what you're reading, please do. Have a good day.